So day number 3 didn't start off very well. Started with a flat at the place where I was staying. I got across the street, noticed something wasn't quite right. Looked down in front, and the front tire was flat. No big deal. It's a crappy way to start, but I went back to where I was staying. Got some shade, changed the tire, got rolling, and all was well. Continued rolling into Arizona, but just on the other side of the border, things of the rear wheel started to feel not quite right. I thought it might be because of my wheel and spoke issue. So I took a look, and I had one really, really loose spoke. So I tightened that up. Things were a little bit better, but it was feeling, really sandy. And if you've ever ridden on sand, you know that you kind of the rear wheel, fishes back and forth. So I went to a gas station, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do because I thought the wheel was going. Got some provisions. One thing, filled up my backpack. I have a portable backpack that I can bust out when I need to carry extra stuff. But I was a little freaked out because I was thinking, well, it's a long way to kind of, the end of the day. So, what happens if the wheel busts? So, but I thought someone said there was a bike shop in Quartzsite, so I continued on. But on the way there, the tire went flat. So, I changed it, but then now I'm out of extra tubes, and I've only got a patch kit. So, and it's the sun's directly above, and it's beaming down, and it's extremely hot. So you get a little nervous because you don't want to be the news story. Man dies in desert on bicycle. But one thing that kept me somewhat sane is I had my backpack full of 2-liter. I think I had 3 or 4 liter, 1.5 liter bottles of water. So I would be okay there. And phones and all that kind of stuff. You can always call somebody, but that doesn't always factor into your head. You get worried, that something's going to go wrong and end up on the news. So then yesterday I rode or at the end of day 3, I rode, without any kind of compression clothing on my legs. I've been wearing them to combat muscle soreness. But about halfway through, I could see that the legs were kind of swelling up a little bit. So I, made a stop, put those on, and it was probably a fantastic decision because then my legs had some power again. I could actually keep going. So it was a long way to get done yesterday. One of these days I'm going to get out, get rolling before noon. But the one thing about getting a late start is, even though the sun does go down and nighttime riding's not so bad, is that the sun's not in your face the whole day, as if unlike if you were to leave early morning. So, all right, day number 4.